Hello, welcome to the Pride Science tutorial. Today we are going to learn a little bit about graphing. I hope you're ready for this because it is amazing. All right, we need to know about dry mix. This is something you've learned before. I know we have covered it, dry mix. It is an acronym. An acronym, it's going to stand for things. Each one of these letters is going to stand for something else, and it's going to help you remember all the different parts of graphing. So we're going to start with the D in dry. That is our dependent variable. The R is our responding variable. And Y tells us the axis. Now what I want you to do, turn to your shoulder partner. Tell your shoulder partner which one of those is the y-axis. Go. All right, by now you should have told your shoulder partner which one of these is the y-axis. And let's see if you are correct. It is the vertical axis, and that one right there is our vertical axis. Excellent. Things we need to know. The dependent variable is the responding variable. It is the result. It is what we measure at the end. It is observed during the experiment and at the end of the experiment, but it is the result that we are looking to find, that we are looking to measure. So dependent is the result or the response. All right. Dry, dependent variable, responding variable, and the y-axis. Next up we have mix. Mix is the manipulated variable, also called the independent variable. So we have something we manipulate, the independent one. It is on the x-axis. Now I hope this is a little easier for you. I want you to turn to your shoulder partner again. I want you to tell your shoulder partner which one is the x-axis. Go! All right. I'm really hoping that you got this correct, and it is that one. That is the x-axis. It's on the bottom. It's horizontal. All right, the independent variable is the one that you change. You are the experimenter. You manipulate it. You change it. You could also say, I change it because it is independent. I am the one that changes things. I change the independent. I, independent. There we go. Other important vocabulary that we need to know when we're graphing. First thing, slope. Now some of you might not have covered this yet, but you will be covering it in your math class. So slope is the angle of the line. So all lines have an angle. That is the slope. If you're going to calculate this, you're going to take your y-axis and whatever number you have on the y-axis, and you can divide that by your number on the x-axis. If you look right here, you've probably heard this at some point in time as rise divided by run. So rise over run. Next vocab word that we're going to deal with is positive correlation. This just means that it has a positive number. So when we're dealing with graphing, positive, we know that is to the upper right quadrant. So look at this. The positive slope is going up to the right. There we go, positive correlation. Now we could have a negative correlation. That's going to be just the opposite. We know when we are graphing that negative numbers go left and down. So that's what this is going to do. The slope is going to go down. Next up, we have no correlation. So if you cannot make a line from the data points plotted, like right here, there's no way we could make a line out of that. They're just random. They're scattered. They have no pattern. So when you cannot do that, it's called no correlation. So the two variables do not have any relationship. Now next up, I want you to make a Frayer model. You remember the Frayer model? We did this last week. We made Frayer models for the word extrapolate. So spend about 2 to 3 minutes, make a Frayer model for the word extrapolate. You're going to need to draw the picture. You're going to have to find some synonyms. You're going to have to use it in a sentence, and you're going to have to define it for the word extrapolate. Go.